Alright, it's week 2, and considering the Raiders got their first win without Antonio Brown, I'd pay tribute to John Gruden. This is Gilfoyle's Grinders. Our first grinder of the week is my guy, Lamar Action Jackson. He had 5 passing touchdowns last week. Not bad for a running back, am I right? But still not enough to outdo Dak Prescott. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck Mac. Knock on wood for a go Birds. Our second grinder, Deshaun Jackson. Back home in Philadelphia with the Eagles. A man had 2 50-plus yard touchdown passes. With 8 catches and a $150, my man killed it, all on Fico's bench. Knock on wood for Sean's team stinks. Our third grinder, Melvin, you're out. Austin 316 is in. My man had 3 touchdowns. 2 rushing, 1 receiving. 2 receiving, 1 rushing. 150 all-purpose yards. I'm sorry, Melvin, I don't think you got a starting job when you come back, bro. Knock on wood for a go Birds. Our fourth grinder of the week, Josh Jacobs. 2 titties, 100 all-purpose yards. This dude killed me in my other league. Oakland's got a young stud in the backfield. Watch out, boys. Knock on wood for a go Birds. And our last grinder is Evan Engram of the New York Giants. My man had 11 receptions, 120 yards, and a touchdown, giving Joe the half-point win over Frank last week. Close one. Knock on wood for Frank's still better than Sean's team. Alright. That's the end of my Gilfoyle's Grinder skit. Hope you boys liked it. Up next, we have our Pothead predictions. So our first matchup, we got Booms versus Mac. With O.J. Howard giving Mac a big old goose egg on Thursday night, I think that gives Booms the edge over Mac. Booms over Mac. Matchup 2. This matchup, we got the battle of the running backs. Sean's stinky team versus short man Fox. Saquon versus Zeke. David Johnson versus Mark Ingram. Nick Chubb versus Josh Jacobs. This is going to be a tough struggle, but I think Fox has the better tight end in Kelsey, and he gets the W. Sean's team still stinks. Our next matchup is 2 shitty teams with 2 shitty owners. Again, Frank versus Juker. I think that Manu hits Frank again, but this time in a good way. And with Sam Darnold being out, Le'Veon Bell eats, carrying Frank to the victory. And 1 more win closer for that $100, Sean. Our next matchup is me versus Fico. With a big run CMC, these nuts putting up 5 points on Thursday. I'm sorry, but I think that the Fico bye week is back. Brian, I love you. You're my friend. But for this week and this week only, we're bringing it back. I get it. The edge over Brian this week. Sorry. And then last but not least, the matchup of the week. 2 1-0 teams. We got the fat assholes versus the bald asshole. I think that the former teammates light it up with Odell Beckham Jr. and Mark Ingram. And that gives Joe the edge over the 2 fat assholes. Joe over Dick Boners. I mean, who starts 2 tight ends? Really? Well, they're my predictions for this week. Good luck, everybody.